Welcome to Millionaire Coin Finds, where pocket change turns into a fortune. Money bag. If you love rare coins, shocking values, and unbelievable finds, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and see which coins could make you rich today. Magnifying glass tilted left sparkles. Welcome to Millionaire Coin Finds, your ultimate destination for discovering rare coins hiding in plain sight. Today, get ready to be shocked, because we're diving deep into a coin that most Americans have touched dozens of times, tossed in change jars, or even used at vending machines without a second thought. But this time, we're talking about the 1965 Washington quarter dollar, from a proof set. And its eye-popping value will leave your jaw on the floor. That's right, not just any 1965 quarter, we're talking about the special, ultra-rare proof version, a coin so elusive, most collectors will never even see one in their lifetime. And if you're lucky enough to own it, or find one, it could bring you a fortune beyond your imagination. Now here's the mind-blowing part. Most people know 1965 was the first year the US Mint stopped using 90% silver in quarters. Instead, they started making them with copper-nickel-clad metal, coins with almost no precious metal content. But what if I told you that some 1965 quarters were struck using leftover 90% silver planchets, the same type used for coins minted in 1964? That's right. A rare few slipped through the cracks of history, accidentally or maybe intentionally, and were minted in proof condition, using mirror-like dies and careful striking methods. These mysterious 1965 quarters are now considered some of the rarest and most valuable US modern coins ever discovered. And here's the kicker. A real 1965 Washington quarter dollar from a proof set, verified and graded by PCGS or NGC, recently sold in auction for a jaw-dropping $115,000. Yes, you heard that right, $115,000, and some examples in perfect PR69 or PR70 condition are fetching up to $139,000, $139,000. Imagine that. A single quarter, 25 cents, turning into a life-changing payday. So, how do you know if you've got this rare gem? Here are a few signs to watch out for. Magnifying glass tilted left. Check the finish. A proof coin will have an ultra-mirror-like surface with sharp, frosted details. It looks like no ordinary coin. Magnifying glass tilted left. No mint mark. These were struck in Philadelphia and typically won't have a mint mark. That adds to the mystery. Magnifying glass tilted left. Weight matters. Most clad quarters weigh around 5.67 grams, but if your 1965 quarter weighs about 6.25 grams, you might be holding a silver proof error. Magnifying glass tilted left. Sound test. Silver quarters make a higher pitched ringing sound when dropped gently compared to modern clad coins. Remember, only a handful of these coins are known to exist. That's what makes them so incredibly desirable, and collectors are in bidding wars trying to get their hands on one. So if you have a 1965 quarter from a proof set, get it checked immediately. Send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. A small investment could return with a value in the six-figure range. And don't forget, coins like this are still being discovered in old collections, estate sales, and even in dusty coin boxes hiding in people's homes. This could be your once-in-a-lifetime chance to cash in on a $115,000 to $139,000 Washington quarter dollar from 1965. So go check your coin folders, your proof sets, and your old coin albums, because one little quarter might just make you a coin millionaire. Now let me ask you something very serious. Have you ever looked at a 1988 Washington quarter dollar and thought, nah, that's just regular change? Well, stop everything, because the coin I'm about to tell you about isn't just any 1988 quarter. We're talking about a rare proof set 1988 Washington quarter dollar that could be worth an unbelievable fortune, enough to buy a luxury car, clear your debts, or take the vacation of a lifetime. Yes, this is real. And it's not a myth. Let me explain that in 1988, the US Mint produced both regular circulation quarters and specially made proof coins, created with ultra-sharp detail, mirror-like surfaces, and flawless craftsmanship. These proof coins were only made for collectors and placed into limited edition proof sets, but here's the twist that will blow your mind. Some of those 1988 proof quarters were struck with flawless detail, unique strike pressure, and ultra-high grade quality, and today, a few of them are so rare that they've become the holy grail of modern American coinage, and recently, one of these 1,988 proof quarters, professionally graded by PCGS and confirmed authentic, sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $116,000, yes, you heard that right, $116,000 in cold hard cash, and hold on to your seat, because some flawless PR70 examples have pushed even higher, selling for a staggering $137,000, that's $137,000 for one single coin that originally came from a collector's proof set. Now the question is, do you have this coin? Or could one be sitting silently in your family's old coin collection, proof set box, or safe deposit box? Here's exactly what to look for. Magnifying glass tilted left first. Proof coins have a distinct finish. The background, or field, is shiny like a mirror, and the raised images, Washington's bust, the text, and the eagle, will have a frosted, satin look. It's a stunning contrast that you won't see in regular pocket change. Magnifying glass tilted left second. Your 1988 quarter should weigh about 5.67 grams. If it's part of a proof set, it should come with other coins and be housed in a sealed U.S. mint case. Magnifying glass tilted left third, check the mint mark. Most 1988 proof coins were minted in San Francisco and carry the S mint mark. But some error versions, missing mint marks or struck on wrong planchets, can multiply the value astronomically. And here's a secret most collectors don't know. Some 1988 proof quarters were double struck, had off-center errors, or were struck on planchets meant for other denominations. These types of minting mistakes can skyrocket a coin's value to six figures in an instant. It's shocking, but it's true. What looks like a simple coin could be worth over $100,000, if you know what to look for. Now imagine this, you find an old 1988 proof set that's been sitting in storage for decades. You open it up, send the quarter for grading, and boom, it comes back as a PR70 Deep Cameo Ultra Rare Strike, worth between $116,000 and $137,000. That's not a fantasy, it's the reality of modern rare coins, so don't ignore your proof sets. Don't throw away old quarter folders. And please, don't spend your 1988 quarters without checking them first. You could be one of the lucky ones holding the next six-figure jackpot and not even know it. If you've ever dreamed of turning coins into cash, this is the video that could make it happen. So what are you waiting for? Today, we're exposing one of the most shocking hidden treasures in American coin collecting history, a coin you've probably seen before, and maybe even tossed aside. We're talking about the 1994 Washington quarter dollar, but not just any 1994 quarter. We're talking about the extremely rare, ultra-valuable proof set version, a coin that collectors are desperately searching for, and one that could be worth an absolutely outrageous fortune. That's right, this isn't a fantasy, this isn't hype. This is real, verifiable, and life-changing, because one of these 1,994 proof quarters, professionally graded and certified, recently sold for an astonishing $111,000, and another, in near-perfect PR70 Deep Cameo condition, went even higher, hitting a staggering $189,000 at auction. Yes, you heard correctly. $111,000 to $189,000 for a single 25-cent coin. Now you're probably asking, how can that be possible? How can a 1994 quarter be worth that kind of insane money? Let me tell you exactly. WHY.IN 1994, the U.S. Mint produced special collector's proof sets, high-quality, mirror-finished coins minted in San Francisco. These proof coins were never meant for circulation. They were sealed and sold in sets directly to collectors, but here's the kicker, a very small number of these 1994 quarters were struck with perfect precision, using ultra-polished dies, and ended up with flawless mirror surfaces and frosted designs, the type of quality that coin grading companies drool over. Even rarer, a few were struck with minting errors, including double dies, off-metal planchets, or missing mint marks, making them exponentially more valuable to serious collectors. That combination of ultra-high grade, proof condition, and minting mistakes makes these coins some of the most desirable modern U.S. quarters ever produced, and believe me, collectors are willing to pay eye-watering prices for them. Now here's where you come in. Do you have a 1994 U.S. Mint proof set sitting in a box? Have you inherited coins from a relative or bought a set from a garage sale or estate auction? If so, You might be sitting on a six-figure payday and not even know it. Here's how to spot the jackpot. Magnifying glass tilted left first, check for the mirror-like finish. Proof coins have a stunning, glossy background and frosted raised images, like George Washington's portrait. Magnifying glass tilted left second, look for the S mint mark, usually under Washington's neck. This indicates it was minted in San Francisco for a collector proof set. Magnifying glass tilted left third, inspect the edges and surfaces for unusual doubling, missing elements, or planchet errors. Anything that looks off could be a rare minting mistake worth a fortune. Magnifying glass tilted left. Finally, weigh the coin. If it's on the wrong planchet, the weight might not match the standard 5.67 grams, and that could be a major clue you're holding a rarity. And don't take chances. If your 1994 proof quarter looks flawless or unusual, send it to PCGS or NGC for grading immediately. These experts can authenticate it and give it the official certification that turns coins into cash, because this very coin, might just make you richer than you ever imagined. Imagine going from a 25-cent coin to a payout of $111,000, or even a mind-blowing $189,000. That's enough to change your life, and it's not fiction. It's happening. People are finding these coins right now, and you could be next. So check your proof sets. Search those drawers. Open that old US Mint packaging you forgot about. Because the 1994 Washington quarter dollar from a proof set is no ordinary coin, it's a treasure in disguise. Before you go, don't forget to tap that subscribe button, red heart, hit like if you're a serious coin hunter, speech balloon, and comment if you've ever seen or owned a 1994 proof coin. You might be holding gold in your hands. Thanks for watching Millionaire Coin Finds, where your pocket change could make you a millionaire. This is the kind of video that turns collectors into legends.